My little pirates, Luffy's a fit. Really? We're doing this again? You know, every time I spend a week on these, on what the other Straw Hats are doing, I'm pretty positive the viewership on my videos goes down for a few minutes. Oh well. My little pirate, Sanji's Adventures in Equestria, my Full Metal Pony. Why couldn't we just, you know, do it in separate stories? Really? Or put it all towards the end? People, if this is ruining the flow of the fic, please let me know in the comments below. Sidrith, I need a lady. Rarity hummed. In front of her rested multiple needles, multi-hued threads, large rolls of cloth, dozens of gems glinting with magic above her, listening in her telekinetic bubble. She bent down and stitched the ruby into the dress he was designing. That tickles! Hey, Ruby! Not you, Ruby! Oh, this will look fabulous! She looked up for the dress and had the jewels floating around her. Now, what will compliment the ruby? Yang, of course. A green stone zoomed over to her. Emerald? No. A black stone replaced the emerald. Not really that big into Blake and Ruby fix. Obsidian? The red then. A blue stone now rested in front of Rarity. Sapphire? Oh, no. All the stones lost their glimmer and fell to the worktable. This is horrible! Rarity melted her excretes. Why can't I just get some proper diamonds to... Rarity's eyes widened up with delight as he happily caught their hooves together. Eric Horse diamonds! Yeah. Ice flower, now that's more like it! Her horn lit up and all the stones floated to the air again. Look up! Rarity's mouth became taut, her pupils became pinpricks, and her whole body shuddered. Oh, wow, my diamonds. The stones fell again, this time clattering to the floor. Rarity ignored the mess she just made and rushed over to the chest, where she kept her reserves of stones. She flung it open and started haphazardly chucking stones out of it. It's got to be in here somewhere. Just one diamond. She raked her hose around the now empty bottom of the chest, before raising the chest with her hose and shaking it, and throwing it in vain. This is unacceptable! It is the worst possible thing! Annie? Came a voice from the stairs. Sleepbell looked down to see in front of her. Jewels were scattered all across the bottom floor of the boutique. The chest had knocked over a line of mannequins. Rarity herself looked like she just fought a manticore. So, this is what it's like when I make a mess? Sweetie Belle, this is not a mess. This is organized chaos. There's a difference. Sweetie, you must understand, Rarity said, attempting to cover up the floor she had released. This is not just a mess. This is a disaster brought about by tragedy. Sweetie slowly walked down the stairs, knocking down a few strange gems as she did. What kind of tragedy? Her eyes widened with fear and sadness. Did something bad happen? Are you sick? Is there another adventure in Equestria? Yes, sweetie, Rarity replied. She grabbed a brush from her magic and floated it over her mane, straightening out. There is a grave threat, and I have an incredibly important task for you. The worrying Sweetie's eyes turned to excitement. Really? Yes, I need you to wash the store and clean up some of this mess. I have an emergency diamond run to go on. Rarity turned to leave, but added, maybe you're under a kitty mark. Before Sleepbell could say anything to her sister, Rarity galloped out the door. Sweetie looked out at the mess and yelled, I don't want a kitty mark for cleaning! I'll just run over to the dealer fields. Hopefully those ruffian dogs won't be there this time, Rarity thought. Rarity, if the diamond dogs are there, I think I know what they're going to do. Oh, no, it's Rarity! It's the loud one! Bow before her! Bow, O Majesty! Ponyfield blurred around her. Ponies and buildings melded together in a palette of color. Suddenly, out of the blur emerged a cyan Pegasus. Rainbow Dash's prismatic mane trailed along with the wind while she drew closer to Rarity. Well, Rarity, never thought I'd see you galloping this fast. You finally realized running is fun? Not now, Rainbow, Rarity huffed. I'm on an emergency mission right now. An emergency? Dash's brow furrowed in slight worry. You need me to get anything else? Do we need to fight a monster? The worry on Francis' face turned to excitement as a grin appeared on her lips. That's briefly puts the air forever. We can take it! No, Rainbow, Verity replied between heavy breaths. It's even worse than that. I'm out of diamonds! Dazzle's wings stopped in shock as she rolled in the dirt. She picked herself up and coughed some of the dust out of her mouth. Verity was still running away from her. Verity, you crazy mare! Dazzle took off in a fit of nearby clouds. I'm taking a darn nap. Finally, Verity huffed. In front of her were the jewel fields. Small common gems poked out of the earth here and there, but Rarity knew the greatest spoils of the fields were tucked underground. She paused a moment to catch her breath. A strand of her purple mane fell in front of her face. Oh, now I need to redo my mane as well. Had she not been focused on attaining her diamonds, Rarity would have noticed that aside from her mane going off in multiple directions, her coat was covered in dust. Her hose were encrusted by mud, and her neck was drenched in sweat. She looked more like she belonged to Sweet Apple Lakers in a boutique. However, her attention was on the field in front of her. She trotted forward, her horn alight with a chilling spell. Oh, why do diamonds always have to be so? Rarity froze when she saw a large hole ahead of her. Acting on instinct, she jumped and hid in a nearby bush. Oh no. Rarity! No. I'm doing this a character. I don't know, Arthur? You're probably the only person in any of these stories that we have been through so far that have actually made me worried about those dogs. Do you know what every other fanfic that has ever featured me versus the Diamond Dogs has done in the past? They have either been A, afraid of me, B, wishing to have revenge and I win, or C, I meet up with them again and make them my slaves. You have decided to make me afraid of them? Did you not watch the episode? Did you not see what I did? For a recap, here's what I did. Ding. Oh, look, fancy jams. Ding, 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 ding. Bam! Ow! My head! I am not a damsel in distress. I am a lady. I know how to take care of myself. I could judo throw Applejack if I wanted. I've been able to judo throw changelings if I wanted. I can outsmart them. I do not worry about those dreadful Diamond Dogs. I swear this is an insult to my character and my dignity. Thus Rarity sat in silence in the bush, waiting for the dog sire to come out of the hole or back into it. Although I should be going over there and using my business skills to outsmart them, wit them, and make them mine. Slowly the sun dragged across the sky. Where are they? Desert nails. What? If this fig is not going to care about my character, I don't see why I should care. Surely they have. Something sparkled over the hole. Rarity squinted her eyes and saw a nice bright diamond on the edge of the hole. For her trained eyes, Rarity could clearly make out the diamond that was one of the exquisite quality. Though it was still rough, it had already been molded perfectly by the earth. As the sun's rays reflected off of it, white diamond created a dazzling ray of light. It's perfect! Rarity swooned. Her left leg stepped out of the bush, but stopped her other legs from falling. Why do I not use my magic? Please. There, telekinesis. Now that I think about it, why is a spike here? I'm doing a diamond rush. You would like to have some? Vic, I'm really sorry to say you don't get me. Images of a streamlined stallion and tight camouflage flashed through Rarity's mind. Okay, Vic is getting better for me. Thank you. Oh, look at that handsome rump. Look at the way that that outfit fits on him. Rarity! I can't see. However, she thumped herself on the head to knock the images away. Focus, Rarity! Stop drooling over those stallions. You have plenty of time later. She took a deep breath and darted out of the bushes ahead of Diamond. She latched onto her magic and held it aloft to victory. Oh, it's even better up! Ugh. Came a voice from within the hole. Close up now, Rarity could see she wasn't standing on the edge of the hole, but rather a crater. Right in the center of the crater was a powder blue unicorn with a light blonde mane, split by his horn so a part of it covered his left eye. He was dressed in a suit that, had it not been dirtied, would have looked quite nice. I would have gone through for Earth Pony myself. Good heavens! Rarity cried, dropping the diamond and rushing down to the pony. Up close, she now saw he was covered in various bruises, cuts, and dried blood. She also took a rather odd, swirly eyebrow he had. Pony's right eye instantly for a second before shutting again. His whole form went limp. Without saying a word, Rarity picked the pony up with her magic and laid him on her back. She kept him secure with her magic and then took off to Ponyville at an even faster speed since he had left it. I wonder what his cutie mark is. I hope it's a chef's knife. The first thing he realized was that the hard earth he had crashed into had been replaced by incredibly soft fabric. He slowly opened his eye and saw that his head was on a pillow and his body was covered with a quilt of some sort. David Moo, what are you doing here? No, please, man, let me work here. Please, let me do the voice acting. I'm broke. Come to find out, nobody likes my voices anymore. Nobody thinks that I'm good, and everybody thinks I suck. Please give me a job. No. Stop him! Ugh. Where am I? His eye moved away from the bed to the walls of the room. It was a light purple color with the bottom half covered in a darker purple crisscross pattern. Various sketches of dresses dotted the wall. Oh, a clothing store? His eye wandered away from the sketches to an odd figure in the room. It was a mannequin of some kind, but it looked like it was designed for a horse rather than a human. Odd, but given the details of this place. A thin smile crept across his face. I've been rescued by a lady of sophistication. He moved to get up, but winced when his leg bent differently than he wanted to. Ow! Damn! That fight must have taken a lot out of me. He fell back on the bed, the pain abated, and looked at the canopy above him. If I lived, then maybe everyone else is okay too. Relieved that his friends were probably okay but scared, he decided to see if whoever saved him was still here. Hello? Is anyone here? Downstairs, Rarity stirred some soup with an enchanted ladle. I should hope that she's using her magic to stir the ladle. She also folded a knife above some greens and quickly chopped them up. She took note that the water in the pot by the soup was boiling. She placed the knife on the cutting board before lifting it up to the boiling water, putting in a cup with a tea bag in it. Tea steeping, she went back to work on the salad. She collected all the chopped greens and placed them in a bowl, added some vinaigrette, and mixed it with her magic. Well, it's not exactly proper medicine, but I'm sure he'll be hungry when he gets up, thought Rarity. Like goodness, they teach basic first aid to every pony in Magic Kindergarten. Hey, I just thought about it. But they teach basic first grade on only Magic Kindergarten, then what do they teach in the other academies? She disengaged her magic and went back to stirring the soup. Twilight said she'd come as soon as she got back from Catalat. Thank the stars Spike was able to send that letter. Her mind went back to the unconscious stallion upstairs. What in Equestria could have happened to him? Was he attacked by the dogs? Rarity used the ladle to pour some soup into the bowl. Does he explain the crater, though? What was Kitty Mark? Why would... Hello? Is anyone there? A voice came from upstairs. He's up! Rarity instantly let her horn, gathered all the parts of the meal into the serving tray. She quickly rushed up the stairs with the food levitating behind her. However, once on the second floor, she paused on the front of her bedroom door. Mrs. West, don't want to frighten him. Best to talk to him before I go in. Sir, are you up? On the other side of the door, the pony nearly jumped with joy. The voice of a muse? Oh crap, maybe I did die. Yeah, I'm up. I'm assuming you're the one who found me. Oh yes, Rarity replied outside. You looked absolutely dreadful. I will sit back here and give you some first aid. Rarity paused for a second before nervously asking, if you don't mind, what exactly happened to you? Wait, I see the situation. I've been badly injured. A beautiful woman has come to take care of me and nurse me back to health. And then, she'll see how handsome I am. I'll see how beautiful she is. And then, as she's nursing me back to healthy, I'll...
Well, the pony looked back to the cavity again. Probably shouldn't tell her I'm a pirate. It's a long story, but basically I was fighting a cheeky bear monster.
What? Verity frantically screamed. Why in Equestria would a chef be fighting a bear?
Please see animal caretaker wrestling a bear.
Point.
Well, the pony side whined a little. How did you know I was a chef?
Verity looked at the ground in embarrassment. Forgive me for prying, but I assumed your mark meant that you were a chef.
Huh? Mark? Oh, I get. The pony chuckled a little. Of course, such an elegant mademoiselle would be able to tell I'm a chef. I'm impressed. Usually I have to introduce myself before someone figures out I'm a chef. By the way, may I ask my savior's name?
Verity,
She replied, smiling a little.
there's so much respect in his voice. Oh, and maybe he works at a fancy restaurant.
The pony's eyes started to turn into a comedic heart. I'm Sanji. The pleasure is all mine, Lady Rarity, he exclaimed. Sanji Finsmoke.
Oi, oi, oi! No using the first two chapters!
Look,
I don't think the fanfic cares about the future continuity anymore. And the fanfic's not going to care about the future continuity. Why should I?
Randy blushed a little.
Why, thank you. I've got some food here for you. Given your time, it probably won't be much. Just something to pick you up. I've also called a friend of mine to come over. But given what a real bit stallion seemed to be, I'm sure he'll be here just as a formality.
She thinks I'm a stallion! A swelter of blood fell out of Sanji's face. Nami, Robin, I'm sorry. I died and got to heaven. He was broken his reverie by Rarity's voice.
May I come in?
Of course. Sanji happily replied. Rarity turned the doorknob with her magic. I would love to finally put a face to your beautiful boy. Rarity tried into the room. However, the smile on her face quickly fell away as she noticed Sanji was staring at her like she was Nightmare Moon.
Is something wrong?
What? Sanji rasped. Rarity set the food down and rushed over to her bed.
Are you hurt? I'm so sorry. I've never been good at first aid. Just tell me what's wrong and I'll try to help you until Twilight gets here. What?
Sanji repeated. His eye went wired, then he saw the strange unicorn's horn little. So stay away!
Now, don't worry, Rarity replied. This is just a super pain relief spell. It's very short-term. It'll very help on later.
No! Sanji screamed. He tapped her over Rarity. What have you done with Rarity?
Rarity raised an eyebrow at this. I beg your pardon?
The girl I was just talking to! The one whose voice you were... His pupils turned to pinpricks when he saw himself. Ah!
What?
Rarity asked with alarm. My hands! What did you do with them? His Rarity's turn to say,
what? If I may, you see, this is why I love
Eric Vale over David Jerk.
If you look at some of the early comments of the 4Kids dub of One Piece, they'll try to defend David Moo's Sanji by saying, oh, well, he's perfect for comedic Sanji.
Okay.
But what about Suave Sanji? What about Sanji as he's angry? What about Sanji when he's tearful? What about Sanji when he's sad? The characters of One Piece have more than one emotion, such as Sanji. And that is one of the reasons why I love his character. Sanji backed away and tumbled out of bed. He scampered to his hooves, causing the color drain to his face.
What the hell? My legs too? What did that bear bastard do to me?
Language, sir. Verity sighed. Honestly, I'm glad I set my sister off. Look, she heard you.
Not important right now! Sanji snapped, slowly losing the charming act. Especially she had to hoof that Rarity. First off, where's Rarity? Second, why do I have hooves?
Instead of being offended, Verity nervously bit her lip. Oh dear, you must have hit your head. Look, my friend will be here soon, and she knows the memory restoration spell that'll fix you right up. So calm down and she'll sort this all out.
At the mention of spells, Sanji backed further away. You're not pulling any demonic spells on me. Now what have you done with Rarity?
He said earlier since he's so nice before. Verity frowned a little. So Sanji, I am Verity, and I assure neither my or my friend's spells are demonic at all.
Sanji's face drained of any remote color. His whole frame finally shook. Finally, a broken smile repeated on his face. No. He quivered, speaking more to himself than Rarity. I was talking to a girl. She had a nice voice that could only have belonged to a fine mademoiselle.
Well,
Verity nervously eyed Sanji.
that's a nice compliment.
No! Sanji screamed. Verity was a girl! You are a horse! That was on reflex. Girls have nice voices. Girls have cars. You do not!
Sir, I assure you I do have curves. At least that's what I'll decide to say to me.
Okay, so you are career than most horses. I'll grant you that. Boy, are you career. Verity frozen for a second before tears started starting her faces.
I try to keep my looks good. Maybe I'm not like just a model ponies and counselor, but I try. This is what I get for being generous.
Verity broke down into sobs and darted out the door, leaving a completely befuddled pony behind. Sanji stood still for a moment before taking a seat he just caused. He instinctively raced for the spot where he kept his cigs, but only found blue fur, a strange mark of a knife and fork crossed over each other. He turned up the sky and screamed, "What the hell is going on?" Meanwhile, Rarity rushed down the stairs. She had no goal in mind. She just wanted to get away from the horrible pony and stairs.
Oh, goody! I was just taking care of it and...
Rarity smacked into a purple heat of corn, causing it both crashing into the ground.
Rarity! Oh my goodness!
Screamed Twilight, picking herself up. She reached over and helped Rarity to her host as well.
I came as soon as I landed. Have you been crying?
Rarity fell to her friend's shoulder, and she let out a string of sniffles and cries.
Twilight, it's terrible. Is he so nice and sophisticated? And then he...
She devolved back into sobs. Twilight patted Rarity on the back.
What happened? He didn't hurt you, did he? He might just went off,
replied Rarity.
He said I have no curves.
Twilight stopped patting Rarity on her back and gave her friend a deadpan look. What?
I can't believe it either, Rarity continued to sob. But those were the words right out of his mouth.
Twilight pushed Rarity off and shook her head to make sure this conversation was actually happening. Okay, you're going to need to start from the beginning. What happened after you sent that letter? Rarity sniffed and took a deep breath before speaking again.
After I sent that letter, I got some food supplies at the market. I thought he needed some food after waking up. I came back, made his food, and while I was cooking, he woke up. I talked to him a little before walking into the room. He sounded like such a gentle coat. And then what happened? Well, I walked in. He turned white as a sheet. He wanted that I had stolen my own voice, and now he started screaming about his hers. I tried to calm him down, but he just... Rarity scowled. He just acted like a big brute! Anything else? Well, he did mention finding some horrible monster.
Twilight closed her eyes in satisfaction.
Ah, that does explain things. He tell us. Yes,
Twilight replied. She tried over to the stairs and started walking up to him.
Most likely he got hit in the head, causing severe trauma to his brain. It probably messed up the part of his brain that controls his eyesight.
Twilight paused on his accent and tapped her chin.
I'm not leaving out memory loss either. I'm sure anything he said was just due to shock. Really? Rarity asked from behind Twilight. When do we find out?
Twilight finished climbing the stairs and proceeded over to the bedroom. However, she stopped short of it and stayed away from the door. She turned to look back at Rarity.
Okay, we don't want to upset him, so let's talk to him first.
Back in the bedroom, Sanji stumbled over to a mirror. He was taking his form and cocking a head. Okay, why am I a horse too? He raised up a hoof and smacked his muzzle with it. Not an illusion, otherwise I have hit nothing. He used a hand with a paw flaps in his head. Don't tell me that bear bastard had another ability. Maybe it was that horse thing. He sighed and reached for his pocket again. I meant that he no longer had any. Man, I really need a smoke.
Hello?
Came a voice from the hall outside the bedroom. It wasn't Verity's voice, but it was Sanji's, quite lyrical. Oh, thank to heavens, a woman to console me in this time. He looked at his form. Crap! What sort of woman likes a horse?
Are you okay in there? Asked the voice.
I'm deeply sorry, my dear, Sanji replied, but unfortunately, no.
Rarity was right. He does seem quite refined, though,
thought Twilight. Some cheeky monster has transformed me into some horrible horse beast. And worse yet, it stole fair Rarity's voice. Sanji cried a few comedic tears at the last cause of his sins. It even threatened me with spells!
Twilight sighed. And there goes my previous thought. I was trying to help, Verity shouted at him.
You're still here! Sanji galloped, with quite a few tumbles over to the door. He rushed out of the bedroom and locked onto Rarity. All right, you horse monster. I'm going to kick your ass for threatening another fine. He did notice Twilight standing next to her. Lady. Now, let's all stay calm, said Twilight. Nobody wants to get hurt here. What? Sanji deadpanned. Look, you're hurt and we just want to help, Twilight explained. We think you have some brain trauma, so I'm going to need to give you a quick scan. Where's the girl? Sanji stared. Twilight raised an eyebrow. What girl? Sanji pointed at Hufair. The girl whose voice you stole! He said to himself over to Rarity. You too! Where are the fair maidens you captured? Sir, Twilight said in the calmest voice he could muster. I assure you, we've done nothing to anybody else. Everything here has been taking care of you, and I came to provide you some assistance. Sanji stood frozen as he took the information in. Then, he spoke in a small, shaking voice that reminded the two mayors of Fluttershy a little. What am I? A pony. Is everyone on this island a pony? Well, Equestria isn't an island, but yes, every pony is, well, a pony. Twilight explained. The sweat was now rapidly pouring down Sanji's face, and his eye was twitching. Even the girls? Yes, Twilight replied, taking note of Sanji's declining demeanor. If this is causing distress, we can... Twilight was interrupted by Sanji breaking into tears, falling like a foal. He flailed his toes to the ground and wailed in horror. Once the girls dying and have a complete breakdown, all Twilight could say was, Rarity, however, trotted forward and placed a hoof on Sanji's back. Sorry whatever happened to you can't be this bad. It is, Sanji sobbed. Then he knows who was comforting him. Oh, Rarity, forgive me. I didn't know you've been cursed. Rarity stopped comforting him. What? This island! Sanji cried. It must be cursed to turn whoever enters it into a horse! His eye went over to Twilight. What a cruel fate for such innocent girls to suffer! He then buried himself in Rarity's shoulder. Rarity gave Sanji another pat on the back before looking to Twilight. Twilight, dear, I think he's gone to shock. His response Twilight hear a horn. I hear ya. A purple aura enticed Sanji's head for a moment. His eye drooped heavily. Huh? He then glanced onto Rarity. With one skillful flick of his wrist, Sanji sent the jambalaya he had been cooking into 9 separate plates. He observed that 2 of the plates he were using were of much higher quality than the others. He then quickly picked up the 8 plates, leaving one for himself in the kitchen. Until he bounced all of them onto the deck of society. Lunchtime. Out of nowhere, a monkey in a straw hat jumped into Sanji's shoulder and snapped up one of the 9 plates. Thanks, Sanji! This looks great! Sanji's eye went over with shock. Luffy! What the hell? Why are you a monkey? An owl with a rather long beak then landed on Sanji's other shoulder. Jeez, man, what is wrong with you? What's up? Why are you a bird? Sanji screamed. A tiger with green and black stripes walked over and bared its fangs at Sanji. Oi, stop screaming like a woman. Shut up, mosshead! Sanji replied. Now someone tell me why you're all animals. We've always been. Lars Blue Gorilla jumped up from the side of the ship and onto the deck. He flipped his sunglasses up and gave Sanji a confused look. You okay, bro? You're not looking super. Sanji raised a hand, causing the food to crash the ground. Hey, I was going to eat that, complained Monkey Luffy. Okay, Sanji huffed. Luffy and Frankie, I can understand. But why are the rest of you like this? Like what? Said Skeleton Girl with a large afro. Sanji, I think you need to calm down, or you'll die of fright. Not now, Brooke! Sanji hissed. Something is wrong. You've all become animals and you don't even realize it. A teenage boy wearing a pink top hat excitedly ran over. I'm not an animal. Chopper. Sanji's eyes went wide in fear again. Oh no. If you're all switched around, then... He dropped the remaining plates he had and sprinted across the ship. Nami! Robin! What are you yelling about? Came Nami's voice. Sanji froze and turned around him. Behind him were 2 reclining chairs. He could make out Nami's orange hair in one and Robin's in the other. Anybody want to bet that Nami's become a kitten? Sanji joyfully rushed over to the 2 women. He placed a hand on Nami's. Oh, thank God. When I saw the others, He was looking down at a peach-colored horse with an orange mane. Oi! Kitty cat! Nami is a cat! Sanji, you okay? Replied Horse Nami. You don't look well. Perhaps he caught something at the last island. Sanji spun around and was met with another horse. This one was purple with a black vein and a horn. No. Oh, God! No! Chopper!
Nami called out, "Can you get over here? I think Sanji's sick." "No!" Sanji screamed. "I'm not sick. You are!" He dabbed a hoof at them. The gasped in horror, tumbled back, somehow managed to fall off the boat and into the sea. He flailed around, but he couldn't swim with hooves. Above him, the animals of his crew had become locked down with crooked grins. Just before the waves washed over him, he screamed, "Wah!" Sanji yelled. He sat up from the bed he had been sleeping up and very heavily. Oh, it was just a... He realized Rarity was giving him a concerned look. He fell back onto the bed with a frump. Crap. "I knew Twilight shouldn't have used that sleeping spell on you," Verity said. Sanji's mouth dropped when she saw her horn light with a blue aura, and a white cloth went over his head. "You sounded like you were having a terrible nightmare. I tried to wake you up, but when you started kicking, then..." Her eyes shifted over the corner of the bed. Sanji looked at the corner and saw one of the beams holding the canopy had been obliterated. The beam in question was now on the other side of the room, resting under a large sandal wall. Oh. "It's quite fine," replied Verity. "I wanted to redo the room soon anyway. Right now, though, I'm more concerned about you. You sound like you've been through something horrible. Does it have something to do with Nami or Robin?" You kept mumbling down in your seat. "They're friends," Sanji explained. He pushed himself up. "I need to be going." "Going where?" Verity wondered. "Back to my ship." Sanji's eyes traced over to Rarity. "This place is far too cruel." Rarity cocked her head a little. "I don't quite follow." Sanji comically said to lips. "Oh, fair Rarity. Did not even know you've been cursed. Such a fine, sophisticated woman trapped in the body of a horse. It's too tragic," Sanji whimpered. "Pony," Rarity corrected. "I still don't quite follow. I'm not trapped in this body. I was born a pony like, well, every pony. Still, thank you for the compliment." Rarity leaned a little closer. "Aside from the delirium, you seem like a nice stallion." Oh, Sanji smiled a little. "So every pony is born this way. Well, I'm glad I got that cleared up." Before Rarity could even sigh relief, Sanji bolted out of bed and ran straight out of the room. Fortunately, this meant running into the rest of Rarity's friends. "Whoa! What a tarnation! Rarity! I thought you were going to take this slowly. Oh! I'm playing a game!" Sanji stared at the mirror as he run into a second, before running even faster away from them. The seconds he was out the door and speeding down Ponytail streets. "Stop him! He'll hurt himself!" Outside, Sanji's heart was racing faster and faster. All around him was ponies with sweet girls' voices staring at him. That's the way he was doing. He ran faster. Behind him, he heard the voices of the ponies he had seen at Rarity's house. "Jeez, he's fast." "So, we're playing tag then?" "I knew it, so I brought my rope." Oh, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. "So, Sanji, please wait!" Rarity yelled. At the top of her head, the group, when Twilight finally comes by, "We want to help you!" Ah! Sanji gasped for breath as he heard the words of a concerned maiden coming from the muzzle of a mammal. Running from them, he thought back to Nami and Robin again. "Dear Nami and Robin, I hope you're safe. As for you, as for me, fate has thrust me into the deepest, darkest pits of despair."